Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 New York Mets.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, as skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Ender Inciarte will come forward to lead things off as this NL Division Series is about to take flight.
These guys come in here on a high following their wild card victory. So even though they won't have the home field advantage, they do have that momentum going for them and a postseason win under their belts already.
This ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Here's the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Two-two pitch on the way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
In now, number 11. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Wow, how nice would it be to set the tone and come out here and get a great 1-2-3 first inning. He's looking good on the mound right now, and it could be a long day.
Brian Lee will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. He'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Stepping in now, DJ Peterson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. He can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 3-1 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. Greg Maddox is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that's taken for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
A 2-1 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Here's Juan Lagares. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game one.
Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
2 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Number 3 will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Andrelton Simmons will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. On the way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Just trying to go inside, but you see he kind of holds this one a bit too long, and just like that, leadoff guy's aboard.
Number 16 digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
From the stretch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
A.J. Pierzynski will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now.
He's leaning towards second.
First pitch coming. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's set, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So 1-2 with one away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Number 30 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
David Lee will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2 to Kadire. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
The 1-0 now to McCann. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
In now, Johan Santana reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-1 home. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here comes a 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher. Whoa, that one hurts.
Daniel Murphy We'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
And this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with one, too.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Arismendi Alcantara ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder number 8, Arismendi Alcantara.
First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
3-2, here it is. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Greg Maddux will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. And we're going to have an argument here as the skipper comes out of the third base dugout. And you can bet he'll be arguing that the second baseman never had control of the ball coming through the bag. And it would seem to be a call that could probably go either way, but I can't imagine the second base umpire is going to correct himself on it now. Ender Inciarte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The 1-0 home. Oh, he rips this one to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And he is in there.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Into the box, number 11, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One 0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Brian Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Juan Lagares makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
The pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as she'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Here's the pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Come on! Come on, Hank.
Now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let's go, man.
Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0.
Nope.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. Number 16 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. DJ Peterson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, DJ Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Andrelton Simmons will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here comes the 2-1. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Number 16 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Take it off. Let's get going.
1-0 pitch now. Fouled back. Now the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pierzynski waiting, now the 1-1. But good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is there, 2 gone.
Center fielder number 8,
Arismendi Alcantara will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Number 30 will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, number 30.
Go, Matt.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run to lead off the bottom of the 4th. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Into the box, David Lee. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's a 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now the 2-0. On the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
In now, Michael Kadire, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And now a pitch on the way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Alcantara is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Inciarte has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Greg Maddux will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Greg Maddux.
First pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
Ender Inciarte will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far. Now here's the first pitch.
swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. Even if you miss it by an inch or two, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Number 11 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 3 is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Standing in now, Brian Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1. Chopper foul. Here comes the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Here now the 2-2. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And a good job there keeping the inning alive. That's all you needed to do. So now one more 2-out knock, and they get that run right back.
DJ Peterson, we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the way. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Get this strikeout, man!
Ready now on 1-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. It's slicing, but will stay inside the right field foul pole for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and Atlanta has taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, this is a slider on the outside part of the plate, but you see, the action on it is coming back
towards the strike zone. So he reaches out, he drives it the other way, and somehow manages to tuck it just inside that foul pole.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now here it comes. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Matt Carpenter.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Juan Lagares will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Josh Edgen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
66. Josh Edgen.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 16.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Into the box, Brzezinski, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Brzezinski waits the 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
Now the 3-0 offering. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the full count offering. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Arismendi Alcantara will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Stepping in now, Greg Maddox, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
1-1 on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
So 1-2 with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away? He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. He was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 3-2. Michael Lee will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First pitch coming. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here it comes. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Number 3 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it seems like they kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And this is high for a ball, so from 0 and 2, he's worked it back to 2 and 2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number 30 will get another shot. He homered his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
David Lee will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. Here he comes on 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Grant Balfour is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Grant Balfour.
number 11, will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Number 11.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And he can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Brian Lee will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
DJ Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Michael Kadire will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Michael Kadire.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
The next pitch. Hard hit to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. On the way. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. 3-1 on the way. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
3-2, here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Full count offering on its way. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to, we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Jason Grilli will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Jason Grilli.
David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Come on, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-0 home to right. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Daniel Murphy will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
They clear the DP.
First pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Comes set, now the pitch. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit. Juan Lagares will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. first and second now, one man out. From the stretch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
He's ready now, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that, you're pumping your fist, your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bubble spot here, the 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Come on, let's get a hit.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Come on. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there, and they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Jay Lee will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jay Lee.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Hitters count 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 is on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Number 16 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's gonna go.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
It's in the palm of your hand.
He's set. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's set. Now the pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Pierzynski as he becomes out number 2.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
Here's Arizmendi Alcantara as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Jose Veras is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 57, Jose Veras. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot,
Darwin Barney, meanwhile, will come in and play short now as the back half of the double switch.
Number 30, Darwin Barney.
Number 3 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. but a foul ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Ready on 2-1. Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, number 30. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-1 home. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Number 16 is there, and he has it for the out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Let's get this runner across.
In now, David Lee, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Michael Kadire will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Christian Bethancourt will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Christian Bettencourt.
Now here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
Pitch on the way. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Nope. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Number 11 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeup too often, but you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball. Don't give him what he wants.
2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brian McCann is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth. First pitch coming. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now the 2-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The 2-1 to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Full count pitch on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
As Drupal Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here it comes. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with one out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Daniel Murphy will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. From the stretch. There goes Cabrera. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with one away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were two down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Juan Lagares will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
First offering on the way. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The 0-1. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Alcantara is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Vic Black will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
38. Vic Black.
Brian Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
First baseman.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Stepping in now, DJ Peterson. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Darwin Barney waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Payoff pitch coming. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat there. And sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Darwin Barney will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Put him away.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Barney's aboard here. It's a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Number 16 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-0. Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Freddie Freeman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across the score. Dylan G will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Arismendi Alcantara will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First pitch coming. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Get these guys away.
A deep breath. Now the 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
With the bases loaded. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a fly ball down the left field line, and he's not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and it builds their lead up to 3.
Oh, and that's going to give them a little extra cushion. 2 more runs are in to score on the double, and now they're saying no more extra innings. We want to put this thing to bed right here, right now, and that may be the at-bat that does it.
Into the box, Christian Bethencourt, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, 1 out, second and third. A lot of managers will say, send him on a ground ball and make the defense make the play. Worst case scenario is it's first and third instead of second and third. But he's holding right here, and that's a big out number 2.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
3 runs already home here. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets 3. Tyler Pasternicki is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 1.
Seth Lind will try to wrap things up here and save things in the bottom of the 10th.
Number 26. Seth Lind.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
The pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
You can do it.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Number 30 will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Yeah, good eye.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be. And this ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 6-3. So long from New York.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.